I'm finally back in Vancouver. These past few weeks and months have just been hectic but amazing. I've been able to see so many of my old friends, go on trips, and create memories that I'm sure will last a lifetime. But now that I'm home, I'm realizing I have so many things that I want to get done before the school year starts, and I just have that itch to be productive after not being productive for so long. I don't know if that makes sense, but pretty much I have 1 week here before I go back to visit my family. So in that time, I sort of want to get my life back together, get lots of errands and admin tasks and admin work done, and also set some new intentions and goals for the rest of the year. Also, if I keep looking over there, it's because I switched back to my old camera and the viewfinder's there, and I'm not used to it. I used to use this back in high school and undergrad, but I switched the Canon G7X, which everyone has, because it was more compact. But I love how wide this angle is, so I'm gonna try this and let me know if you can tell a difference. Whenever I'm struggling to be productive, one thing that I find helps me is just getting out of the house and switching up my work environment. So I think right now, I actually have enough stars to get a free drink at Starbucks, so that's where we're gonna head off to today. I typically like to start off with journaling because I find that it sets the tone for the rest of the day. On this day, I actually ended up bringing the wrong journal, so I had to put it to the side and first get started on some tasks that I'd been putting off. I finally cleared out my inbox, applied for some loans, and also got started on editing a YouTube video. I've just booked myself in for a workout class in around an hour and a half. One thing that I've noticed is that whenever I get some movement in during the day, I feel so much more energetic and motivated. And that's why you might have noticed in the past year or so, I've really been trying to integrate that more into my lifestyle. Going on vacation really felt like it put a halt to my progress. You're just tired at the end of the day. You don't want to spend more time and energy scheduling out time for a workout. So I did go to the gym a couple of times and also go on a few runs this summer, but I feel like I need something that I'm scheduling into my calendar that I have to stick to. So that's why this week I'm doing a 1 week trial for Jaybird. I'm planning on going every single day so I can get my money's worth and also to settle sort of back into that disciplined routine. I've never been before, so I'm not too sure what to expect, but if you're new to workout classes, a tip is a lot of studios have like a first class free or a first class for a discounted price. So I've sort of just been hopping around the city trying out different studios and not paying the full price for these classes. I'm actually gonna walk there today because I want some more time in the sun. It's like 50 minutes, so I gotta head out now. Please ignore the absolute mess in the background. I swear like I'll clean and then I'll put a couple things down and then all of a sudden it looks like this again. But don't worry, that's already on my to-do list. I finally got the right journal. The pink one is my travel journal, so I keep like receipts from things that we do and write about like our adventures, and I think it's a great way to just like capture memories. And then this one is a journal that I actually use on the day-to-day, and in here I just write about like things that I've done, reflections, and I guess it's been so long that I like forgot which one's which. The last time I journaled was May 2nd. I really want to get back into it because I feel like when I journal, I'm more mindful of how I'm feeling, as well as like conscious about what I put my energy into. So clearly it's been a while, but I want to start putting it back into my routine. And both these journals are from Term 1917. I believe it's their A5 dotted journals. I'll try to link it down below. I absolutely love these. I think this is my 4th or 5th one that I've gone through. So yeah, let's get to it.
From far away she looks so good. Grew up in the same neighborhood, and that's how to rub salt in the wound.
So every time my entries look a little bit different depending on how I'm feeling and what I need. So sometimes I'm writing about happy memories or experiences that I want to remember. Other times I'm like brain dumping ideas and to-do lists that I want to accomplish. Today I wrote about how I'm feeling, which is I'm sort of scatterbrained and just feel like I'm being torn in different directions, even though there isn't that much that really needs to be done. I feel like whenever I'm able to vocalize any negative emotions that I'm feeling, I'm more consciously able to find ways to cope with it in a positive manner. I'm probably gonna blur out the entry, but what I wrote in this bottom paragraph here is some different goals and intentions that I have for the month of August. I just wrote some things that I really want to get done, as well as where I want to focus my energy. I feel like this month has just been all over the place, so some things that I wrote are working towards building a more mindful morning and evening routine, doing tasks that take less than a minute immediately, moving my body in some shape or form every single day. Doesn't matter if it's a 10-minute walk, but just like getting outside and doing some sort of movement. And then I have a couple more, but you get the gist of it. That feels good. I should do this more often. This next task I've also been putting off for so long. A, because it takes a long time to do, and B, ignorance is bliss. But no, I gotta face this head first and come to grips with reality. It is updating my budget/finance tracker. So since the beginning of this year, I've been tracking all my expenses and organizing it into different categories. I wanna be more financially responsible and conscious of my spending habits. So I think this is the first step before I can build like a realistic budget. Ideally, in like a month or so, I'll have gathered enough data to sort of figure out what my monthly spending breakdown sort of looks like. But since I did a lot of traveling in the past 2 months, I'm expecting costs to be quite high, and I'm like sort of scared. So essentially I have this spreadsheet that I made at the beginning of the year. There's one tab that's like an overview of all my income and expenses for the year, and I also write down how much money I've spent on my monthly statements. And then beside that, I have breakdowns of every single month. So pretty much what I'll do is I'll pull up all my credit card statements and input those expenses into my documents. There's definitely a more efficient way of doing it, but right now I just input it manually, and then I'll sort all the costs into different categories. Whenever possible, I make all my purchases with a credit card, A, to build up a good credit score, and B, for cash back or points. As a medical student here in Canada, we're really fortunate to be able to have access to a line of credit, which supports our education as well as our lifestyle during our training years. All the upper years and doctors that I've talked to have said money comes back, but time doesn't, and they've really emphasized that. So that's been something that I've been trying to live by. This is our last full summer. Next year we get 1 month, and after that, no more summers basically for the rest of our lives. So I've really been trying to like live through that mindset, but I find that it's hard because I feel like internally I always have that battle of whether taking on more debt is worth it. So just know that the lifestyle that I live is all because of borrowed money. It's the first of the month, which means today is self-care day. I don't know what happened. I ended up sleeping in until noon today. Like I literally just woke up 10 minutes ago. The rest of this week, I've been able to have early mornings that were really productive, and I've been feeling good about it. But I guess I was just so tired from like running around that my body wanted to sleep in. So I let myself do that. I have a facial and a nail appointment scheduled today, and I think I'm actually gonna go take a shower right now too. Like I'm gonna take the shower, if you know what I mean, the one where you do everything. A few days ago, I also ordered these pimple patches from Amazon. They're from the brand Coast RX. I actually never used one of these before. There's 24 of them, and they all come in different sizes. I tried one last night. I actually think it helped a lot because there was like a mountain on my chin before, and now it's just like a little bump. Even if it did nothing, it would prevent me from touching it and like prevent the bacteria from spreading that way. I think this is a really good purchase. You get 3 packs of these and it was only like $12. So look at that. No, actually don't look, it's sort of gross. It's like basically gone. I remember this was so big like 2 nights ago. I ordered this at like 2 a.m. But it works. I understand the hype. If you don't have this already, you should definitely go try it out.
Alexa's dreaming now, drifting off my couch. We walk down streets she's walked 1,000 times.
I just got back from my appointments and I feel so clean and refreshed. Here's how my nails turned out. I just ended up getting like a light pink chrome on my natural nails. My apartment is embarrassingly messy, so the last part of this video is going to be like a deep cleaning. For me, I find that when my space is cluttered, oftentimes my mind is cluttered too, so this is an essential step of any reset that I do. So I have like a little routine that I tend to follow. Normally I'll do the dishes in the kitchen, then the bathroom, then the floors, then I take out the garbage, and then I clean like my desk or like countertop or whatever else that has a lot of stuff on it, like that right now.
Time. You always say I got enough, so spend the night with you. She said, you know you're too drunk to drive, and even if you want me to kill you to stay a while.
My life is starting to feel like it's under control, so that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be doing something similar to this right before school starts. Hopefully I'll get to declutter my closet and also clean out like my entire apartment for then. So stay tuned for that video. And in the meantime, you can stay up to date with what I'm doing on my Instagram or on TikTok. But yeah, have a great rest of your week and I'll see you next time. Bye.